Hey you guys, welcome back to Black Nomad Diaries. So if you are new here, hello, I'm Matthew. I am a digital nomad that travels full-time out of my fully RV converted Sprinter van. And there are quite a few new people here. And that's one of the things that we're going to celebrate with this video. We're celebrating two things. Number one, this channel has hit its first 100 subscribers over the weekend. Right now, at this very moment, we're at like 122 subscribers. Woo! Yes! 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 Thank you to all of you that subscribed over the weekend and during the week. I am absolutely blown away that there are now more than 100 of you tuning in, subscribing, watching the videos, liking the videos. And you guys really have been liking the videos. I'm like blown away. There's more than 100 of you tuning in to watch me rant and rave and make random weird noises and say random weird things. I'm overjoyed about that. I really am. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the comments. I read the comments, I reply to the comments, and I love seeing the likes and I love seeing the subscribers. Thank you. Channel's growing like really fast, and wow, the fact that there's 100+ of you now tuning in and watching these videos, yeah, no pressure at all. I really need to update my wardrobe. I wear the same thing almost every video. Oh my God. No, relax. Okay, no. And then the second thing that we're celebrating, it is officially October, and I have now been traveling full-time out of this vehicle for a year. That is huge. And with this video, I don't really know the direction I want to go in for this video. I want to celebrate both of those things, the 100+ subscribers and being on the road full-time for a year. This channel is only about 6-7 months old. I wish I had started this channel when I moved into the van, because yeah, things were a lot more interesting back then. Because yeah, I went straight out west, saw the beauty of the West, traveled back and forth, had tons of adventure, and drove into oncoming traffic a couple times by accident, not on purpose. But yeah, but for this video, I'm going to share a few dumb things that I did when I first moved into this vehicle, and hopefully show the progression, you know, because now I'm a pro at 90% of things there, and I've been upgrading the van so I can stay off grid longer, and yeah, but I'm still like blown away that there's 100+ of you. Give me a moment. No pressure at all. Chat, there's 100+ of you now. That is amazing. Talk amongst yourselves, get to know each other. I know there's a few of you across the pond. Thank you for watching these videos. Thank you for liking. Thank you for leaving your comments. But yeah, 100+ subscribers, and we've been in the van for a year. So I'm gonna tell you guys a few cool stories. But for now, I need to get some work done. But before that, if you tuned in to the last video, I gave you guys a quick day in the life of, because right now I'm just staying put for a little while I wait on medical appointments. But at the end of that last video, I was hunkering down and getting ready to ride out Hurricane Helen, or however it's properly pronounced. But if you guys have watched the news or seen anything on social media, it barreled through the southeast and did tons of damage up and down the east. Tons of loss of life, tons of damage, and good God, I got really lucky, and all I had to do was sleep through it, and the van just shook a little, and a little water got into the van. But going forward, I don't think I'm going to ride out any more hurricanes in the van. I will skedaddle whenever I hear the word hurricane. So yeah, unfortunately, tons of damage, tons of loss of life when Helene came through, and apparently there's another potential hurricane on its way, or 3 more hurricanes on the way, which is crazy. So yeah, I definitely need to get on the road and get out of Georgia, because yeah, Georgia always gets hit by hurricanes. I think there's only been 1 year where it didn't actually have any hurricanes at all, and I think that might have been before COVID or during COVID, which is crazy. But for this video, I'm going to share a few embarrassing stories, short, dumb stories of things that I did wrong when I moved into the vehicle with you guys. So yeah, but for right now, I need to get some work done. So I will get back with you guys and tell you my embarrassing stories to celebrate 100 subscribers and 1 year of being on the road full time. So yes, stay tuned for embarrassing stories. That is always fun. And trust me, some of these stories are embarrassing and dumb and stupid. Like, how did I even make those mistakes? But yeah, I will share those with you guys after I get done working. But for right now, go get some popcorn and towels or tissues or whatever and prepare to laugh. But yeah, I will see you guys in a little bit. Bye. Time for embarrassing stories. Okay, so embarrassing story number 1, unfortunately, takes place on the toilet. It has to do with my toilet. If you don't know, this is my lovely bathroom. This is a shower stall with a toilet inside of it, but I mainly use this for storage. I really don't use the shower because the whole entire process for using the shower is really complicated, and yeah, no. But the toilet. This is an embarrassing story number 1. When I first purchased this vehicle, I knew and I understood most of the controls for the electrical, for solar, for hooking up and connecting to power and charging and everything. I knew all of that. But for small things like my cassette toilet, I didn't fully understand how it worked. And if you don't know how a cassette toilet works, there's the toilet bowl that I'm currently sitting on, and then there's a cassette where all of your waste goes into. And what separates the toilet bowl from the cassette is a blade, or not like a knife, but in this instance, it looks like a puck, and there's a handle on the front of the toilet bowl that opens and closes and moves that puck out of the way. But yeah, I did not know about that. Well, I knew about it, but I didn't fully understand how it worked. So I did not know to make sure that the blade was open, meaning my waste would go into the cassette toilet before I used the toilet. And so yeah, I was only ever using this toilet for number 1. That's the first thing you should know. Only number 1. So all of my waste was not going into the cassette toilet. Instead, it was just hitting the top of the cassette toilet and then filling up the compartment on the outside of the van. And so the embarrassing part comes when I would start driving. All of my waste would come pouring out of that compartment. And whenever I got to where I was going, sure enough, I had my waste all over the side of the van. Yeah, it took me like a week or 2 to figure that out and to fix it. And the fix was super simple. I was putting the cassette in wrong. You apparently have to put it in at an angle, an upwards angle it goes in, and then yeah, that is how you put it in properly. And I didn't know that. And so, yeah, my waste was just running down the side of the van. And once I did figure it out and I got it in there properly, I had to clean out that area because it was filled with juices. Nasty juices. Yeah. So, that is embarrassing story number 1. I think that's like the grossest story. But if you guys don't mind, I need to get some important stuff on paper. So if you could give me some privacy, and I will get back with you for the next embarrassing story. Okay, so embarrassing story number 2. I'm going to tell you guys this story while I get a little bit of work done. So this has to do with the cassette toilet. And this one is a little nasty. It has to do with the cassette itself. So I was in Arizona. I was staying at a campground. And this was the first time I had ever come across a water spigot that had one of the handles you raise all the way up and the water comes out. Well, I didn't know, because this was the first time I had encountered one, that if you raise the handle all the way up, the water shoots out at a high rate of pressure. Did not know that. So I'm there, I just dumped the cassette toilet and I was going to rinse it out. And I brought it over to the water spigot and I raised the handle halfway up and water wasn't coming out. And for some dumb reason, I had my face smack dab up against this water spigot, and I had the cassette toilet right there as well. And I turned my head and I raised it all the way up, and just as I did that, water shot out at a high rate of speed, went into the cassette toilet, and then shot right back out all over the side of my face. So I literally had blue shit all over my face. And to add insult to injury, if you guys didn't know this about Arizona, recreational marijuana is totally legal as long as you're an adult. I had 2 neighbors that were a short distance from me who saw this, and they were sitting there enjoying themselves, and they pointed, they laughed, and went, "Oh shit," and then started laughing again. So yeah, all over my face. All over my face. Why am I telling these stories? This is a terrible way to celebrate 100+ subscribers in 1 year of van life. I should have just gotten a cake, or gone to a hotel, or gone to a damn spa. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna tell you guys one more story, but first I need to get some work done. So I will tell you guys the next one in a little bit. Alright, later for now. Okay, so third and final embarrassing story. So as I've said before, I am very new to van life, or new to being in an RV. On one particular day, I was kind of in a hurry, and yeah, I completely forgot to disconnect the power cable from the damn power source. So I drove a few feet before I realized I was dragging my power cable behind me. Yeah, luckily I didn't drive very far. It was literally only a few feet. And yeah, it didn't do a whole lot of damage, but everybody was kind of looking at me like a dumbass. Yeah. So yeah, that is kind of the last awesome, embarrassing story that I'm going to share with you guys. I just came from the gym, so I am a little winded and burnt out, and I'm in the process of cleaning up, and I need to go grocery shopping. But today is Friday, and tomorrow we are hitting the road and heading to Savannah because I have an appointment on Monday in Savannah. And then we will be back on the road. Whew. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm really looking forward to getting back on the road. Like, staying put in one spot has been nice, but it's kind of run its course, and I've been itching to get back on the road, and I'm really happy. But yeah, I shared with you 3 embarrassing stories from my time of being on the road, since I've been on the road. And the reason for that is to highlight all of the wonderful mistakes, well, some of the mistakes that I've made along the way, and to celebrate 1 year of being on the road full time. I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to the very next year. And I'm also looking forward to the next 100 subscribers. That is going to be very exciting. I can't wait. I mean, I'm totally going to freak out when there's like 200, 300, 400, 500. Hell, when there's 1,000 of you guys, yeah. I'm probably going to break out in hives, because it's like, what do I do with my hands? You know, what do I do? But no, yeah. Hello, Domino. Can you see the cat? That's Domino, the troublemaker. But yes, thank you so much for tuning in to these videos. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for 100+ subscribers. And I am looking forward to the future. And I am looking forward to when we get back on the road come next week. But for now, I need to clean up. I need to take some pre-workout. I need to go grocery shopping. I also need to do laundry, because we are hitting the road tomorrow early in the morning. So that way we can get to Savannah. I can clean up the van a little bit. And then, yeah, that will be it for the weekend. And then we'll be driving around for the week. Next week is going to be busy. But yes, please continue to like, subscribe, and comment. I love that. I love it when you guys do that. But yeah, I'm going to end the video here. I hope you've enjoyed my embarrassing stories, especially the one where I wound up with shit on my face. Yeah. Why did I do this? This is such a weird way to celebrate stuff. But okay, I will see you guys on the road next week. I hope you're all safe. I hope you're all enjoying yourselves. I hope you guys have a great weekend. And I will see you on the road. Bye for now, y'all.